Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring. But you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinth. We suspect that those ruins might contain a passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Tell me more about that uncharted area.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course. What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the chaos of Beliar. If one of the two sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos. Therefore, we guard the balance between the two. That's what makes life in this world possible for all.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one. Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island without being attacked, there's someone in town, too, who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinth. We try to find such people and keep them from endangering the city. If you can find out anything about this, let me know.
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're a very persistent young man. But I actually can think of something that could make your tasks easier for you. I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye. You summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power, or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again and it will reappear. The will-o'-the-wisp can detect weapons. It could be very helpful to you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits. Treat it well, and it will never fail you.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it. I think Riordian knows how to teach these beings. He is one of us, currently traveling with Satyrus. Perhaps he can tell you more.
A will-o'-the-wisp in an amulet?
Will-o'-the-wisps are admirable creatures. They consist of pure magical energy. They are bound to the magical ore in this world. It is their origin. It gives them their strength. I'm not surprised that you've never heard of them. They only appear to the person who bears the ore to which they belong. Will-o'-the-wisps living in the wild have been forcefully removed from their sources. They will attack anyone who approaches them. There is no way to help those pitiful creatures. You had better stay away from them.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it.
OK, takže. Takže nazdar, tady Pondice, jak vidíte, u 10. části Gothicu 2. A nic neprokecnul Saturase a... Dá se Saturase, Vatrase. Vatrase tady tenhle, Saturas je až u těch pyramid na sever... Až úplně na severovýchodě. Každopádně jsem teďka přijmul teda questík ohledně hledání dorovatel zbraní pro bandity. Jsem zadáfán do té kolonie, ale chvíli se ještě projdu tady a hned půjdu. Jsem bych se ještě měl vychrápat, protože už se nás tmívá.
Hey, so what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Khorinis. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water. So keep this to yourself.
Sure. I want to join the Ring of Water.
That's fine with me. But the decision about whether you will be accepted or not lies with the water mages alone.
That's exactly what I said. Who's ever going to change that? Don't say you didn't know that. My own opinion about
What did you do to impress the water mages?
I protected them for a long time when we were still living with the barrier. And they have plenty of reason to be grateful to me.
What's it like to belong to the Ring?
We are very different from the usual communities you can join here in Khorinis. Once you're one of us, we're not going to ask anything of you that you are not ready to do. The only thing we truly require of you is to keep quiet. We work in secret and do not want to let outsiders know who our members are. We shall keep an eye on you. Everything else remains to be seen.
I see. About those missing people. Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Khorinis. One day he simply didn't return. At first we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear...
Počkej, ale tohle už jsem... To už jsem vlastně... Dal jsem prokecnul.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I'm doing what we all do. I fulfill the tasks the water mages give me. Some of the missing people were fishermen. They disappeared along with their boats. That's why I'm standing here, watching the harbor. Maybe something will happen yet. But you could help me. Listen, I shall give you my aquamarine ring. It signifies that the bearer belongs to the Ring of Water. If you wear my ring, the rest of us will know that you're acting on my behalf. Get someone to take over my duties so that I can take the ornament back. One of us is always keeping an eye on the marketplace, but I don't know whose turn it is. You had better go talk to all those standing around there. Once the right man sees my aquamarine ring on you, he will let you know. Tell him to see to it that somebody else takes over here at the harbor.
Jej. Takže... Save. Tady nám by se náleží nejdřív jít vychrápat. Když krávnutí samozřejmě, protože prostě s ním proběhnu, nic s ní neudělají.
For the king.
For the king. Ale vůbec hodně toho překopníka zbraníky. Si pamatuju, že jsem si nějak to postaral. Takhle, si nepamatuju, že bych ten okolo dodělal, ale nějak se mě posunul, když jsem to hrál poprvé.
Hey, you!
Počkat, já už... A když se tak tady projdu okolo, tak... Někdo měl...
I think this piece of paper belongs to you.
What? Let me see.
Vůbec nevím, co jsem... O jakém papíru mluvím.
Okay, let's stay calm about this. Listen, I have resold the goods I got from the bandits. But there's no reason to take this straight to the militia, right? I'm sure we can come to an understanding, can't we?
Looks like it's the slammer for you.
No, wait, you can't do that. After all, I'm nothing but, you know, a small fry.
You should have thought of that sooner. Now I'm going to report you to Lord Andre.
You'll regret this.
Oh, okay. Vůbec nevím, co jsem udělal upřímně. Aha. Na to jsem kompletně zapomněl. To zřejmě tak proč jsem promluvil s závodnýma mrdem a... To jsem to kurva sehnal vůbec tu páknoucí rybu. Já tu páknoucí zprávu spíš, že jsem sehnal tu rybu, co... Měl sobie tu zprávu na teď, no. S tím balíkem jsem furt nic neudělal.
About that. Have you found it? Not so. I've come. Halvor is a fence. He sells the goods that the bandits steal from the merchants.
So he's behind it. My men will lock him up at once. I don't think he'll create any difficulties. I shall give you your bounty now.
Jako aspoň ty koruny a pak což tam hlavním příběhu, jo. Ale zase bylo dobrý se už pomalu si dostat do toho datadisku. Tak mě padá, jenom než budeme pokračovat. Aha, já jsem to ještě neměl. Počkej, co já se to nepřečetl, co jsem myslel, že jo. Dextre, ty hajzle! Když jsem ještě rudobaronem, nebyl tak neschopný. Když si nedokážeš dovést více otroků z Korenisu, budeš mít velký problém u nás v Doupěti. Potřebuji více otroků, nebo se mi tu chlapi začnou bouřit. A nemusím ti říkat, co to znamená. Nebude mi trvat dost dlouho a dostanu se do chrámu. A nemůžu si dovolit tady žádné zaváhání. A další problém. Dříve nebo později budeme muset najít jinou cestu do Korenisu. Piráti nám už dlouho nebudou pomáhat, když jim přestane platit. Raven. Ale ty drž hubu, kurva! Ježmarja, jsem se opět zapal časovač. Tak. Tak když máme přečtený, tak o tom můžeme říct Vatrasovi, čímž vyřešíme tu záhadu zmizelých lidí.
Hey, you!
About
To ne, to jsem nechtěl.
About the...
Yes?
I know where the missing people are.
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Korinus.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders. He's got the local bandits working for him. Here.
Good. You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this ring of water. May it help you find your allies and, together with them, preserve the balance of this world. May Adanos protect you. And now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, The Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm.
Já vím.
Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
No, já mám ještě furt na sobě ten Laresův prsten. Tak.
But the light was a torment for Beliar.
Sejvík.
All that Innos created was destroyed by Beliar.
Takže teďka semka. Takže my nejdřív budeme se najít ještě ty ornamenty. Počkej, až tam takový zmatek. Tak dobrý, jsme tady. Mrakožroti, ti jdou dolů. Tak, dobrý. Tak ty goblinu bolo se rovnou sežeru. Stejně si říkám, že si z toho nebudu dělat lektuary. Takže špatný zprávy. Hra mě spadla a já mám save, no, tady, zatímco ten druhý je až úplně vzadu a já na to mrdám. Ale oni se nepřišli, jo. Na konci toho předchozího zámu jsem akorát tady už běžel semka, takže jsem to akorát promluvil s Orlanem. Jo. Potom přišli ostatní členové toho Kruhu Vody a to je vše, o co jste přišli.
All right, my young friend. We have come together here to celebrate your admission to the Ring of Water. The boys who are present here will keep an eye out for you from today on. Of course, there are others who also belong to the Ring of Water, so be careful. Whether you do us a service or mess things up, we are going to learn about it. Here, take the armor of our community. Wear it with pride, but never in town or in other inhabited areas. Remember, we must not be exposed. Nobody must therefore be told who the members of the Ring of Water are. Nobody talks about the Ring of Water. That's our foremost rule. Stick to it. Any more questions?
What about weapons then?
The weapon of the ring is the quarterstaff, but everyone uses whatever arms he is most comfortable with. Here's one of our staffs. I never really figured out how to use it, but maybe you can handle the thing.
Ne, díky.
What kind of help can I get from you?
I can show you how to become more dexterous. If you need help with wielding close combat weapons, talk to Kruh. He is a master of the blade. Gon will gladly show you the proper way to gut animals. Martin can tell you a lot about the paladins. Cavalorn will teach you sneaking around, one-handed combat, and archery. Orlin will always have a warm chamber and a bed waiting for you. And for anything related to magic, talk to Vatras.
I've got to go.
Fine. Then don't let us keep you. Now go directly to Vatras and ask him to give you your first task. Brothers of the Ring. Let us now return to our duties. The bandit attacks are still going on. We must see to it that this menace is stopped. Adanos, preserve the balance of this world.
OK, tak já si asi hodím to předchozí branko.
I'll see you later. Down at the
OK, no, tak se tam dojde potom. Jo, ještě jsem si vzal od Orlana klíč k teleportu, kam se vlastně dostanete tím teleportem u Korinisu. Ten je... Počkat. Kde piči je? Tam někde. Kolonie bude muset počkat, no. Dobrý, máme pěkně zkratku s obou dvou stran. Point? Dobrý. O, tak ne, no. Tohle vede jinam.
What with?
Ale tohle... Jo, vlastně tady jsou... Tady tenhle portál ke Kornisu, je to takový trouhelník. No nic, když už to jsem. Točka.
Can't believe that.
Nazdar, kluci.
It's a bad business. Where did you pick that up then?
Ako se máte?
How's it going?
What are you doing here? This is certainly a surprise. I thought you'd been killed.
Almost.
There was quite a fuss about you, you know that? I hardly recognized Saturas. He was so beside himself about that business back then.
What sort of portal is that?
We suspect that it leads to the Lost Valley, where the ancient culture must have had their city. But the stone behind the portal is made of massive rock, yards thick. Also, there are no signs of teleportation magic. Very mysterious.
Do you know how to activate it?
One of the missing ornaments seems to be a sort of magical key. We'll need it to get any further. It has to fit exactly into the ring-shaped hollow next to the portal.
No, já mám u sebe jeden kousek, který jsem sebral od kamného mamrdála, a res má u sebe další.
Hey, you!
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Everything all right?
It's very brave of you to just walk in here.
What are you doing here?
I'm studying the language of the builders. The language is the key to understanding the ancient people. Each one of us must learn it, or this expedition will be over before it even begins. The builders use stone tablets to pass on their knowledge. Unfortunately, many of them are broken, or were stolen long ago.
What's on these stone tablets, then?
They contain the collected knowledge of the ancient people. Some of them increase knowledge of combat and magic by magical means. For someone who can read the tablets, they are a real treasure.
Jo, já vím, no. To bych se měl co nejdřív naučit. To bych se měl co nejdřív naučit ten starý jazyk.
Can you teach me to read the language?
Well, why not? I'll gladly pass on my knowledge to you. We'll start with something easy. As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it.
Jenže ono to stojí hodně, že jo, taky. Bych potřeboval 3 levely, abych se to naučil všechno. Jo, to jako naučit se získat si 3 levely, no to bude kurva v prdeli.
Busy?
These vaults are one big mystery for me. It's hard to imagine that no one else found them before now. We were able to uncover the entrance without difficulty. People are so occupied with their daily routine that no one looked more closely at this structure. I have no other explanation for it.
What is your task here?
I'm trying to find out where this round portal leads. Besides that, I help Nefarious look for the missing ornament. It is certain that this portal leads to another part of the island that we do not yet know. I can't remember ever having heard or read about that.
You really want to go through the portal?
Of course. Assuming we find that missing ornament, that is. I admit, it is a somewhat risky business. But we must absolutely find out what it has to do with these constant earthquakes.
What do you know about the earthquakes?
Something on the other side is causing them. The source is probably also causing the stone sentinels to awaken. But that isn't my job. Satyrus and Kronos can tell you more about that.
What do you think you will find over there?
I'm really not sure. I suspect that on the other side there will be a structure similar to this one, and a counterpart to this portal. Everything else we shall see when we get there.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there, I'll be at your disposal.
OK. Tak, co se savenu? Dobrý. Do nepiče odešel Kronos. Kurva škytavka. There.
Hey. May I bother you for a moment?
It's you. I never thought I'd see your face again. It's very brave of you to show up here. There was a time we would have skinned you alive. You can be glad that was a few weeks ago, and we've all calmed down.
What are you doing here?
My task is to find out more about the Guardians of the Temple. That is a tough nut, let me tell you. These stone sentinels have a characteristic that is utterly foreign to me. One moment they're standing around completely lifeless, and the next they're attacking you like they're possessed. I still haven't been able to determine their driving power, but one thing is sure, it is of magical origin.
Tell me more about these stone sentinels.
I can't tell you much so far. Unfortunately, we have had to destroy them. Now, they aren't dangerous. When we came here, they attacked us. We could only defeat them with our combined power. And I'm afraid there are even more waiting for us behind the portal. There must be a way to banish their driving force, so that they remain nothing more than statues.
Can you sell me some equipment?
Why not? If I remember correctly, we've already done business. Tell me what you need.
Tak, ukaż co masz. Nic moc. Ale něco, co bych mohl prodat já tobě. No, to není moc. Ary, stačí. Mám kolik dává? 60.
Hey.
Teď ještě prodám tu naši hůl.
Tell me what you need.
Tak, si jsem měl dal jakožto, a už se jakožto dal takový přijímací dar ke Kruhu Vody, ale já to prostě prodám, že jo, proč ne?
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm studying the culture of the ancient people. Based on the inscriptions, they lived long before our time. I don't know exactly when they erected these halls, but their civilization was highly developed. They built a city on the other side of the mountains, and a temple for Adonos.
A lost city on the island of Corinus?
Yes. Until now, we lived in the belief that we knew the whole island. We assumed that the entire northeast of the island was one enormous mountain range. But we were wrong. Behind these mountains lies a valley. The city of the ancient people was located there. I would only too gladly see the buildings of the city, but they have probably fallen to dust long ago.
Vatras gave me this amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisp.
Ah, a rare artifact. You could use it to train the will-o'-the-wisp. Do you know that?
Can you help me with that?
Gladly. I've worked with this sort of magic for a long time.
How old do you think this place is?
Well, I still can't say exactly, but it must be several hundred years old. What should your...
Na to tím mrdám. Já bych ho stejně nepoužíval. Tak, kde máte bosse? Je moje... Tady už je.
Are you mad? Get out of here. It's too dangerous in these vaults for a would-be adventurer. But say, don't I know you? Of course, you bastard. Don't think that I could have forgotten how you betrayed us in the new camp. You drained our mound of ore of all magic power, and then simply disappeared. What exactly did you think you were doing?
Your plan wouldn't have worked anyway. Blowing up the barrier with the ore mound is the biggest nonsense I ever heard. Ultimately, you would have blown yourselves sky high.
That is the limit. Who gave you the right to judge us and our intentions? If I were not such a peaceful man, I would bring down the wrath of Adonos on you, my boy. Do you have the slightest idea what you have done? You have confused the structure of magic so much that it could be heard back in Corinthus. Count yourself lucky that the barrier simply collapsed one day.
What are you complaining about? It all worked out all right.
Mind your tongue. What the blazes do you want here anyway?
I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you bear our secret sign, the aquamarine ring, and I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well, I shall accept your entrance into our ranks, but bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility, and I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice. Since there's no way of stopping you from keeping the other mages from doing their work, you might as well take a message from me to one of them. Tell Riordian that I wish to see him here. He's in the rear part of the vault. You will find him there.
Jo, s tím jsem mluvil před chvílou. Protože jsem jaksi přišel z opačné strany.
Hey.
Sachuras wants to see you.
Has he gotten further with his investigation? Then I will go to him immediately.
Tak. A já teda půjdu pryč. Já tady vlastně Ježmara, konečně jsou goblíní kostlivci. Kurva. Kurigo, kolik vás tady ještě je do píče? Počkej.
Hey, you!
To si ze mě děláš prdel. Já jsem to nesejvnul, já myslel, že právě, že jo. Do píče. Já myslím, že to má, já jsem to sejvnul, jak jsem ho poslal za Saturus. To jsem myslel, že jsem si to savenul, jak má jsem toho Mamra poslal za Saturasem.
Are you
Neumím
mad?
mluvit do
It's
píče.
don't. You drank what? What did you cut? What? And since the talkies.
Hey,
Tak. Save. No to bylo rychlý. Tak, dobrý. Další. Dobrý. Další. Kurva, teďka po mě jdou dva. Dále, kurva! Hej, zajebaní goblini, kurva. My jsou takový osiny v prdeli tady ve dvojice. Co to tam je? No to jsou jenom krysy, ty budou v pohodě. A skvělý, zase doplnil oba dva. Tyva, jak to nejde, kurva, když jich po mně jde víc jak jeden. Komba se to kurva na píču tady ve dvojce. Vážně kurva, co bylo by dobrý co nejdřív si to ještě zvýšit jednoruční zbraně. No, dobrý, jsem tentokrát dal i bez damage. A krysy půjdou rychle. Ježmara. Ježmara, tady jsou další. Ale vážně kurva to trvá věčnost, než dostanu level up. Vždycky dostanu prostě ze všeho na píču zkušenosti. Z questů, z animáků. Už mám, protože jsou chňabavci vlastně poblíž, tak tam bych si dával bacha. A jako vidíme, jak mi půjdu ještě raz jela jsem se. Samozřejmě vzhledem prostě projekta. Ale do piče! A dobrý, chňapavci nebyl zase takový problém, ti dolů docela rychle. Když dám tak critical. A něco k hospodu. Teďka zase celou cestu zpátky do města, protože já furt ještě prostě nemám ten žádný zajebaný teleport, žádnou zajebanou teleportační runu. What the who dat? Nazar.
Hey, you, stop right there.
What do you want?
If you don't want me to smash in your face, you'd better transfer a few gold coins for your pockets to mine, and pronto.
Get out of my way.
My, you have a big mouth for such a scrawny little fella. It's time I shut it for you.
Tam lidi máš jenom zajímavé klacek a košenou zbroj. Já mám zbroj domobrany a kvalitní meč. Bez imidže. Protože jestli ty fajty jeden na jednoho, tak to zase tak hrozný není, no. A i tak to může být osem v prdeli. No, šimrchož hrouky jsou v pohodě, tím mě moc nedávají. Tím co já, když jsem to říkal, tak jsem mohl na jednu ránu. OK, tak byl teď kompletně vypadlaný, protože mě ani jeden netrefil.
Nothing to be had there.
No tak.
Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there.
No proto. Co to? Co? Slyšel jsem něco? A to je goblin. Dobrý. Se zrovna zýval, no, tak jsem ho neslyšel. Pořádně. Tak jsem ho furt vlastně aspoň trochu slyšel. Počká, ne, jsem nechci. Jinak se bral asi tu starou kamennou tabulku, takže...
I need information about a weapons delivery for the bandits.
Weapons delivery? Yes, I know about that. Some swine from the city sold them so many weapons that they could barely carry them all. Some of them are kept on the bridge where those bastards attacked me. The rest of them were probably hauled past Bengar's farm on the high pastures. Maybe the bandits wanted to take them across the pass.
Where are those high pastures?
Orland's Tavern is located just about the center of the island of Corinus. It's called
No, tam
the
jsem
Dead
chvíli
Harpy.
přišel.
There's a way south from there. It leads to the high pastures and the entrance to the pass to the Valley of Mines.
About those stone tablets. I've got one here.
Thank you. I'm missing only one now. I'll pay you for them, of course.
Aha. Tak už jsme ještě zpátky ve městě. No, teďka jsme ještě před městem, ve městě jsme až teď.
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested?
Nice!
Show me your wares.
Show me what you got! No to je pěkný teda, že máš nový zbraně, ale stejně nemůžu použít. Já si vezmu ty surový ocely aspoň.
Hey! The Brothers of the Ring have sent me to you.
Good. I've been awaiting you. I shall send you through the portal together with the other water mages. You are to track down the former Ore Baron Raven and find out why he has taken the citizens of Corinus. We here shall continue to try and deal with the threat posed by the bandits. Bring this letter to Satyrus. He will set your tasks from now on. Laris will take you to him, if he hasn't already delivered the ornament. May Adonis guide you.
Ježmar, skvělý, takže teďka budeme celou tu zasranou cestu zpátky. Už mám sice víc jak hodinu za sebou, ale tak já to ještě se ještě tam vrátím a tam už to ukončím.
Hey, you! Here's your aquamarine ring.
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
Let us take Vatris's ornament back.
Then let's go. Follow me.
Okay. To už se začíná stmívat, kurva. No, asi nebude ti vadit, když se cestou zastavím v kasárnách a vychrápu se tam, že ne? Ne? Díky.
There, where Adanos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
Tak.
For the king.
For the king. A kde je ten kohůtek? Nevrátil se zpátky do roku, že ne? Asi jo.
Who says things like that? And it works all day too.
And the sea released the land, and there arose all creatures and trees.
There you are again.
Are you still working for the Paladins?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him, but for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
Tell me more about magic ore blades.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive process, but the result is a blade that's easy to handle and practically indestructible. The blade is certainly of good quality, but it will only show its true power in the hands of a paladin. A paladin sword is consecrated by Enos. As a result, the magic blade becomes an enchanted weapon that does incomparable damage.
I want to buy a magic ore blade.
I can only sell magic blades to the paladins, and even then, only one each.
Okay.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's an open secret.
On tu není. On je u těch ruin, že jo. Takže zkusíme hodit tě tím portálem.
Well, that's typical, isn't it? I won't tell her a thing from now on. It's gonna get worse. Don't tell this to anyone.
No já zkusím chvíli jít po cestě, jestli tam nikdo nestojí a jinak než tak proti portálem.
But with it, the trees and animals were also washed away, and a deep sadness.
Who says things like that?
Já si jde v píči. Na píče. Se dá si dostat tím, jak jsem začal vychrápat. A jak to nás sejli? Až tady do piče už já s těma sejvama. OK. Až to prorašujeme, rychle to zaběhneme Celarasem k těm ruinám. A tak můžu končit tuhle epizodu.
There you have that.
No, máte asi od něho jenom koupím.
Hey.
Dobrý.
Hey, you.
Tak ještě za Laresem.
Hey, you. There you are.
Dobrý.
Hey.
Jestli je to vlastně ten first person čítám, a tak by on měl zůstat vlastně a dělat to cokoliv. Jenom něj. Když to máte jako, když si dáte F, tak se taky jenom takové přihození a skákání a tak, prostě při pohybu normálním, ale když si vytáhnete zbraň, tak se hodí zpátky do third personu. A když si to dáte přes konzoli, tak a zůstane, nevím jestli je při mluvení, to jsem neskoušel, ale
Now that we're no longer in town and cannot be overheard, let me tell you a little more. We are now going to take this ornament that you brought me back to Satyrus. You remember Satyrus, don't you?
Jo, to jsem s tím mluvil už teďka.
Certainly. He was the leader of the water mages in the new camp.
We lads from the former new camp still have good relations with the water mages. Even Lee will still protect the water mages against any danger today if it's within his power. To keep up the contact with the water mages, I'm in town most of the time, working together with Vatras. And this is the armor that is issued to each of us by the water mages. The members of the Ring of Water have been wearing such armor since before the Orc Wars.
What is Cavalorn's part in this? He wasn't a follower of the new camp as far as I know.
You are right. Our community has grown. Even I do not know how many there are by now. But let us move on. I want to get further away from the city. We can talk more about it later.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Jo, moment, já si jenom taky vezmu už teda to. Brnko Kruhu, protože že jo, je lepší. Kde prostě sedí, chčije na něj. To mi to kompletně uprdele.
What's wrong? Are you still holding up?
That fellow over there has problems with bandits.
Too bad for him. But we don't have time for that now.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. Don't you break down on me now.
Stop blabbing. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me. The water mages are all beside themselves. They've been digging at an excavation site in the northeast for weeks. It's anybody's guess what they're trying to find there. It all started when the earth began trembling like it did in the worst times of the barrier. Horrible stone creatures emerged from the ground, slaying everyone who went within 100 feet of them. The water mages took the matter in hand and destroyed those hostile invaders. And now they're digging down there, searching for an explanation for these strange events. But you will soon see for yourself.
Aspoň, že už přestalo.
Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Aspoň, že už přestalo chcat. Mám hrdě rychlejší než já, nebo se mi to zdá? A nebo se taky akorát zaseká na té cestě, že jo? To je taky možný.
Can you still go on?
Stop!
Yeah. Let's move on.
Stay close behind me.
Jestli se ještě jednou zastavíš kvůli nějaký úplný píčovině, tak já tě rozjebu, kurva. No dobře, i kdyby jsme se hodili do fajtu, tak on by spíš rozmrdal mě, ale...
Right. It could get dangerous here.
Let's move on.
Keep back a little.
No, o šňapaře jsem se už postaral. A ještě rádci by nás měli nechat na pokoji. No, když jsou až někde, no, když jsou až tam na druhé straně, tady ty sračky kamenný. Vnitřek už je vyčistěnej.
We're here. Here. Take the ornament. The water mages must be in there somewhere. Take it to them. If you should meet any beast down in that hole in the ground that look like they're too much for you, flee forward to Satyrus. He'll take care of the beast for you. I need to go back. And one more thing. Don't even think about strolling around for long with this ornament. Go directly to Satyrus. See you.
Okay, bye bye. Tak ještě pro se Satyrusem a už tady ukončím. What's this? Brýš a za ně je ten teleport. Akorát jak to otevřít. Byť jsem mohl mít zkrátku. To jsem už mohl vzít.
Hey.
I came here with Lars.
Lars? Really? Where is he?
I'm alone. Lars went back to the city.
What? And he sent you to us alone? What was he thinking?
I brought your ornament.
What in all the world is that supposed to mean? Who gave you that? Don't tell me that Lars simply handed it over to you.
Come off it now. I brought it to you. You do want it, don't you?
Certainly, but it disturbs me that you have your hand in the game once again.
Why are you making such a big deal about that old business with the ore mound? After all, I already worked for you back then, and you can't say that I was unreliable.
And what did it ultimately get me? Just don't think that I trust you.
What are you doing down here?
These halls conceal ancient secrets. mysterious secrets. The inscriptions and murals indicate a very ancient culture. Everything you can see here is written in a language completely unknown to us. We are only just beginning to learn it and grasp its meaning.
Why is this ornament so important to you?
It is the key to a portal. I shall not tell you more.
What sort of strange earthquakes are those?
That is one of the puzzles I am trying to solve. The structure of magic is being disturbed somewhere behind these mountains. Quite obviously, someone is trying with all of his might to break a powerful magic. I fear it will not be long before the entire island is plagued by these tremors.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
So that you can once again interfere with the magical structure? No, I have no time for such games.
Okay.
Hey, you!
Ještě něco, co bys si mohl říct?
Found out anything new?
It has been confirmed. The ancient culture did indeed believe in Adonos.
Hey.
Wow. No to byla teda novinka. Do píče, to je ta kurva důležitý a všechno. No nic. Já mám jako jenom dostat to okolo, abych hrál dále ornamenty, ale jak jestli...
Hey, you!
What is the fastest way back to the city?
I recommend you go back the same way you came. But you could also... No, that would be too dangerous.
Out with it.
Well, the builders of these halls had their own method of traveling. As far as we can tell, they can teleport.
That's nothing special.
The teleporter stones that we found here in Corinus are special indeed. It seems as though the teleporter stone here in these halls may lead to the harbor city. However, none of us had the courage to try it.
Where's this teleporter stone?
There is a door in the basin room. I have locked it up behind there.
Give me the key. I want to take a look at this thing.
Really? But I take no responsibility for it.
Give it here.
If you say so, here it is.
Where are the other teleporter stones?
So far, we've only found one other somewhere in the middle of Corinus, near the Dead Harpy Tavern.
Can you...
Once we're open...
Nice. Tak to máš s karačkou zpátky o Korinisu. Ježmar, to už je zase noc. Já jsem se vlastně nevychrápal, co? Předtím. Jak jsem zaloudnul. Tak, dobrý. Jsme to pěkně obešli.
Tell me what you need.
Hey!
I brought a part of the ornament.
Really? That's terrific.
Do you have any idea where the other parts are?
According to the ancient inscriptions, it was broken into 4 pieces, and it looks as though the parts are still to be found on the island. With Merdarian's help, I have translated some of the inscriptions. There are hints as to where the remaining pieces are. Here, I've marked some of the places on this map. Look around there. You should pay attention to old structures. They might be somewhat deteriorated and no longer clearly recognizable. It could be almost anything. A large rock, a stone circle, a mausoleum, or something similar. But what am I saying? You'll find it. Well, good luck.
Dobrý. Tak, to je to, co jsem chtěl. Takže... Teďka, když jsem na mapu, tak mě to u každé části, přičemž... Ten, co je na Albertově farmě, jo, ten nejblíž korenistu, tak... Tam jsem to už aktivoval ten kruh, ale... Ten ornament je někde jinde. Ten na Honorově statku už mám. Takže mi akorát zbývá ten, co je někde na tom severu. Ale to se mrknu jindy, já už si pamatuju, kde to je, kurva. No nic. Takže to už je pro dnešek vše, konečně. Takže to je prostě vše, v příští epizodě se mrknu na ty ornamenty, já si začneme tedy dělat tu datadiskovou příběhovou linku. A víceméně tam zůstanu, dokud ten datadisk nedokončím. Se občas třeba vrátím zpátky do původního světa, ale... Tak. Takže já se naloučím, zatím čau.